Hello and welcome to ET Now's Budget Yatra. Today we are in Surat, a city where diamond sparkles, fabric flows and small industries fuels India's growth. Over 90% of world's diamond is processed in Surat. If we talk about man-made fabric is also majority produced in Surat. But what are the expectations of these two industries? What are the challenges these two sectors are facing? We'll try to know in our Budget Yatra from industry leaders of diamond industry and textile industry. So let's start Budget Yatra Surat. In Surat, we are starting our Budget Yatra with the diamond industry. So I'm joined by diamond manufacturer, diamond trader, diamond brokers who are in diamond industry from last 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. And what are their expectations, what they are hoping in upcoming union budget. Sir, so to begin with, I just want to know from you, what are your expectations from upcoming union budget?
Myself, Ashwin Navadia Pratham Diamonds, lab-grown diamond association committee members. We are so lots of facing tariff issue. Right now is a big problem from our diamond industry tariff. USA in India tariff is a big issue right now.
Okay. So, sir, how exports are impacted because of tariff? And what kind of relief you want in budget to resolve this tariff issue or to minimize the impact of tariff?
I request government and understanding from both of countries, USA and India, in the downside of a tariff, almost clear tariff. But right now it's not possible. To initial stage, some incentive. He gives diamond industry and they make some export from USA.
Okay. Sir, our diamond exporters are also exploring other countries apart from USA, other countries like African countries where export can be increased through some exhibitions and some promotion, because there are many countries which are completely untapped and untapped market can be explored and diamond export can be increased.
Yeah, we are lab-grown diamond association, promote our lab-grown diamond in any other countries. Many countries are making to exhibition and promote our lab-grown diamond all over world. Right now, I'm many exhibition in all over. I am trying to all country.
Okay, so you are exploring opportunities of exhibitions of lab-grown diamond, and which is growing very fast. Okay, sir. So I'll come to you. I believe that you have a experience in the diamond industry of more than 4 decades, more than 40 years. You've been part of the diamond industry.
जो गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसी है उसमें और कुछ डालता रहेगा तो इंडस्ट्री बहुत बड़ी होगा.
सर, आप कितने साल से डायमंड इंडस्ट्री में है? मैं आपसे शुरुआत करूं.
मैं 55 साल से हूँ.
ओह, 55 years. सो व्हाट आर योर एक्सपेक्टेशन, व्हाट आर योर होप्स फ्रॉम अपकमिंग बजट?
तो उसमें 40 साल तक तो नेचुरल डायमंड का ही काम किया है. 10-15 साल से वही करता हूँ. लैबगोन का काम करता हूँ. तो जो लैबगोन डायमंड जब से मार्केट में आया, तब इससे पहले सूरत में कुछ ज्वेलरी फैक्ट्री नहीं थी, लेकिन 5-6 साल में करीबन 800 से 1000 तक फैक्ट्री ज्वेलरी की सूरत में हो गई. और वो ज्वेलरी सब देश में एक्सपोर्ट होती है. जो टैरिफ के हिसाब से अमेरिका में 40% कम हुआ, लेकिन पूरी एक्सपोर्ट में 3% बढ़ा है एक्सपोर्ट. इसलिए कुछ ऐसा एक्सपोर्ट में कमी नहीं हुई है, लेकिन अमेरिका का टैरिफ के हिसाब से अमेरिका में बहुत कम होगी. तो अमेरिका का कुछ पॉलिसी चेंज होगा तो और भी धंधा बढ़ेगा. मेरा ख्याल से मोदी साहब ने बहुत मेहनत किया है उस काम के लिए, हमारा सपोर्ट दिया है डायमंड को. तो और मैंने जो आगे बोला था कि भाई कुछ सब्सिडी वाली कुछ गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसी आए, तो जैसा कापड़ में है ऐसा जो डायमंड में लाएगा पॉलिसी
बैंक क्रेडिट के लिए।
बैंक क्रेडिट के लिए तो 4% रिटर्न देती है इंटरेस्ट में, तो ऐसा कुछ छोटा बिजनेस में करेगा तो और बिजनेस बढ़ेगा।
बिल्कुल सर, जिस तरह से एज वी नो दैट सूरत polishes more than 90% of world's diamond. There are more than 5,000 units are there in Surat. More than 8 lakh people are associated with the diamond industry. So for diamond industry, for the upliftment of workers in diamond industry, what kind of incentives do you think that government can provide, so which will be beneficial for diamond industry also, diamond companies also, and diamond sector also?
लैब ग्रोन डायमंड एसोसिएशन वाइस प्रेसिडेंट हरेश भाई नारोला। अभी जो इस इंडस्ट्रीज में समझो 7 से 8 लाख वर्करों काम कर रहे हैं, उन वर्करों को बढ़ाने के लिए कई साल से हम लोग प्रयास कर रहे हैं कि फैक्ट्री में बड़ा फैक्ट्री बने, क्योंकि वर्ल्ड का जो हब है डायमंड का जो हब बोलते हैं उसको सूरत बोलते हैं मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के लिए। वर्ल्ड में 95% डायमंड के 99 बोलो तो सूरत में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग होते हैं। उस जो है नाम हमारा, उसको ऐसे ही रखने के लिए वर्करों के लिए कुछ अपने को कुछ सोचना चाहिए गवर्नमेंट को, कि उसको कुछ पॉलिसी, गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसी के जो कोई आए तो जिसे वर्कर को फायदा मिल सके, क्योंकि जो वर्कर है उसमें कोई बढ़ नहीं रहा है। मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सब बढ़ रहे हैं, लेकिन वर्करों की कमी के हिसाब से जितना काम करना है, जितना बड़ा, उतना हो नहीं रहा। इसलिए वर्करों को कुछ सपोर्ट मिले गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से, तो नए नए वर्कर आए इस बिजनेस में और अपना बिजनेस बड़ा बने और एक्सपोर्ट में भी कहीं फायदा हो सकता है।
Okay, so export challenges are there presently due to tariff, or there are other issues also?
नो, ऐसे अमेरिका के लिए तो हमारा धंधा है ही, उधर टैरिफ लगा, पर इंडिया में भी इतना डायमंड जा रहा है कि जो यहाँ पूरा इंडिया डायमंड एक बार यूज करना चालू कर दे तो अपने को क्या है कि एक्सपोर्ट में कोई ऐसे कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है। समझ लो कि इंडिया में ही पूरा खत्म हो सकता है डायमंड। कहीं कहीं देश नए नए चालू हो गए हैं, हांगकांग के, कनाडा से, यूरोप है, सब देश में अभी डायमंड लैब ग्रोन का बड़ा मांग चल रहा है।
Lab grown is a big emerging market for most of the country. Sir, I will ask you, because we are in Surat, and recently Surat Diamond Bourse was inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it's a world's biggest building related to the diamond industry. So how is the response as of now? Because there was some report that many companies are not comfortable in shifting to Surat Diamond Bourse. So what are the challenges that there are many companies not shifting to Surat Diamond Bourse?
નાના કારખાનેદારોને એની અંદર શિફ્ટિંગ કરીને એની કંપનીની બ્રાન્ડ કરે તો ઓટોમેટિક એસડીબી રનિંગ થઈ જશે। અને એની માટે જે પણ નાના લેબ ગ્રોનના કારખાનેદારો છે, મેન્યુફેક્ચરરો, જ્વેલરીના છે,
क्या वजह है?
इसकी वजह से जो सब छोटे छोटे है उसका ब्रांड हो जाएगा। ये हो तो एसडीबी ऐसे ही रन हो जाएगा, सब मिलकर साथ चलेंगे तो एसडीबी रन हो जाएगा सर।
Okay. So sir, what kind of incentives government should provide, or do you think that incentives are already there?
ऐसे एसडीबी में तो राहत की कोई जरूरत नहीं है।
Okay. So just you mean to say that everyone should come together and they can work from SDB?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, my final question to you, for how long you've been part of the diamond industry, and presently what are the challenges in diamond industry, and do you think that these challenges should be addressed?
My name is Ajay Dogaria. In market, I am known as Ajay Dared. I am a broker of this market, especially in lab-grown diamond. I doing my practice in lab-grown diamond from 15 years old. Before I doing natural diamond business. So in this budget, our lab-grown diamond wants lab-grown diamond growing only maximum raw material in Surat. So it is the dream of our Prime Minister, Make in India.
Make in India.
Before we import from other countries, so our currency is going other countries, so this is growing in
So
Surat.
import should be reduced. So what kind of incentive or what kind of relief do you think it should be there?
We want to our government, they should to give us special benefit for exports.
Okay.
Export benefit special.
What kind of export benefit you want?
Export benefits
Means incentive, subsidies.
सब्सिडी और स्पेशल रिबेट मिलना चाहिए हमको.
Okay, rebate. And sir, do you think that to counter this tariff challenge, other countries can be explored, exhibitions can be held in other countries like African countries to promote the export of diamond?
Yeah. We done so many exhibition with GJPC and all other countries association, and we find other solution for export. Before we export only America maximum diamond. Now we export China, Russia, Europe country, and so many other countries.
Other countries are also explored, you mean to say that. So that's it from diamond industry in Surat. Presently, diamond industry is grappling with a tariff issue and they are hoping some sort of incentives in upcoming budget. But time for a short break. Stay tuned to ET Now. So in Surat, we are at presently Millennium Textile Market, and in Surat, textile is not just an industry but an economic lifeline. So I'm joined by leaders of textile industry and will try to understand what are their expectations, what are their hopes from upcoming union budget. So, sir, I'll start with you. I'm joined by FOSTA President Kailash Hakim. Sir, in this upcoming budget, what are your first three wishes?
आने वाला बजट बड़ा अच्छा होगा, क्योंकि हर बार की तरह सूरत, जैसा कि सबको पता है कि भारत की, इंडिया की सबसे बड़ी टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री सूरत पॉलिस्टर की है. 1.5 लाख करोड़ के टर्नओवर की ये सूरत की इंडस्ट्री है. एक बजट के अंदर मुख्य रूप से इनकी मांगों पे ध्यान, हमारी मांगों पे सरकार दे. हर बार हमारा मुख्य मांग, मेरा हर बार सरकार से ये रहता है कि सूरत के इतनी बड़ी इंडस्ट्री में रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट और टेक्सटाइल यूनिवर्सिटी की एक जो मांग है, इस पे सरकार, केंद्र सरकार ध्यान दे. सरकार ने जिस तरह इनकम टैक्स के अंदर एमएसएमई के प्रावधान को मजबूत किया है, खासकर एमएसएमई समाधान स्कीम और एमएसएमई पोर्टल को उतना ही मजबूत करे जिससे आने वाले समय में एमएसएमई का फायदा लोगों को मिल सके. एक और मुख्य बात जो हमारे सुनने में आ रही है कि सरकार एक जो इस पत्र के माध्यम से हमने वैसे तो बहुत सारी मांग निर्मला जी से की है, एक पॉइंट ऐसा है कि जिसमें पुरुष और महिला की 50 लाख से ऊपर की इनकम को दोनों को क्लब करके दोनों को कंबाइंड इनकम माना जाएगा आगे.
Joint ITR filing, which is likely to be taken up.
यूएस में जिस तरह से हो रहा है उसी तरह के ऊपर मेरा ये कहना है कि भारत विकासशील देश है और हमारी महिलाओं को हमें आगे लाना है, तो उनको अलग से उनकी इनकम रखी जाए, जॉइंट ना की जाए, जिससे इस देश के विकासशील देश को, महिलाओं को अलग से प्रोत्साहन मिले कि वो क्या कर रही हैं. तो ये एक मेरा सुझाव है. बहुत सारे टीडीएस और एमएसएमई.
Sir, otherwise also, do you think there are few challenges which textile industry, especially Surat's textile industry is facing presently?
मैं तो अभी इस दौर के अंदर हम जो एक्सपोर्ट प्रमोशन के लिए हमारे पास बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज है, क्योंकि जिस तरह मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में पूरे देश दुनिया के दरवाजे भारत के लिए खुल गए. चाइना डिस्टर्ब है, बांग्लादेश डिस्टर्ब है, बहुत सारी कंट्री वहाँ पे डिस्टर्ब है. तो भारत के लिए और खासकर सूरत क्योंकि पॉलिस्टर इंडस्ट्री है, बहुत सारे अपॉर्चुनिटी हमारे पास है। तो एक्सपोर्ट प्रमोशन के लिए सरकार को
मोर फोकस शुड बी ऑन द एक्सपोर्ट पर।
गारमेंटिंग का सेक्टर सूरत में बढ़ता जा रहा है, तो हम ब्रांडिंग कल्चर को कैसे प्रमोट कर सकते हैं, तो सरकार को उसके लिए मैं विशेष ध्यान आकर्षित करना चाहता हूं।
Sir, what are your thoughts that there should be few announcements in upcoming budget which will help Surat's textile industry?
See, भाई साहब देखिए, what you have told is very correct. कि that what are the new challenges for textile industry and what we expect from government of India. In this connection, I will suggest from Surat front that the FOSTA is a apex institution of Textile Traders Association and is doing marvelous job as far as Surat and entire Gujarat is concerned. But what we want for helping the FOSTA as well as the Traders Association as well as the manufacturing sector, that we need new strategies, we need new innovations has to come in the textile sector, and then only we can see the new development and new types of clothes development, and thereby the repayment which is not coming will become regular in case if we bring more innovation in the textile sector. In this connection, I have only two suggestions to Government of India. One is that is it possible for Government of India to give grants or a subsidy or a grant base for going and coming to other states? We have many states in India. 11 states are there in your map, where you say that the textile hubs are there throughout the country. And now in those 11 hubs, if any exhibition is going on, then in that case, that exhibition cost should be met by Government of India textile sector, textile ministry, and partly may be met by the FOSTA or by the textile industry or the textile traders and the producers.
More innovation, you mean to say?
And the second, in this connection, whenever outside India, when we have exhibitions in the neighboring countries or in the countries where our product, that is the textile product, is exported in a greater number, in a greater quantity, then in those countries, our FOSTA representative under the leadership of FOSTA and the textile industry of Government of India, a team of selected members from the textile industry and the Textile Producers Association should visit them and see what is happening there and what can be brought to our Surat.
Okay. Yes, sir. How long you been part of textile industry, and what would be your suggestion? And do you think that all issues or challenges are settled, or still there are some problems your industry, your sector, Surat's textile industry is facing?
I come from a textile family business. Personally, it has been 12 years since I'm into business. What I feel is India is ready, India's youth is ready, the government's vision for 2047 is perfect, it's correct, but we need an execution plan for that. For that, we need new technology in India. To bring new technology in India, government shall provide incentives for technology transfer. Like countries like Korea, China, Germany, they have better technology than us in the field of textiles. So we need to bring that technology to India to become export competitive worldwide. But bringing technology is very expensive, and it is not possible for a single entrepreneur to do experimentation. So if government provides some kind of funds or incentives to bring that technology into India, so that will definitely make India export competitive.
And sir, there are any challenges related to the tariff issue presently you're facing on front of export?
I think tariff is not that big an issue, because always nation first. We shall not accept blackmailing from any bigger country. We have a bigger market in Gulf countries, and the Africa nations are ready to buy goods from us. And also Indian domestic market is very good. So tariff is not that problem. Technology transfer is where we shall focus upon.
So you are completely focusing on that there should be some incentives on the technology transfer, correct, which will help textile industry a lot. Correct. Okay, I'll come back to again. Sir, what's your name, and what would be your 3 suggestions for Honorable Finance Minister for upcoming budget that will help textile industry at large?
Hello, my name is Ankit, and my first 3 suggestions would be: first, we will need to get more and more subsidy on all of our products. So right now we are just making the end product, but if we start getting subsidy on our manufacturing of, for example, of machinery, that will be a great. The second suggestion would be definitely to get more and more Make in India companionship of our Prime Minister should be given more emphasis. And the third should be like as we are growing, so the different countries all over the world are looking at us, and we are getting more and more tariff pressures. So if we are getting more...
for you, tariff is an issue. You are facing, your company is facing the issue.
Yes. So right now, if I'm thinking to get any machinery from outside, first thing came into my mind is definitely a tariff. And if tariff is a big issue, then it will stop me. And for that, I feel like finance minister, if they are giving a subsidy on that, it will be a great helpful for our future.
Okay, subsidy is a requirement. Yes, sir. Sir, what would be your suggestion for Honorable Finance Minister, and according to you, what are the challenges in textile industry?
First of all, my name is Rahul Agarwal. Budget is a synopsis of the expectation. Everyone living being in India is expecting from the budget, everyone having their budget. But we stick to Surat only. You see the Surat have great infrastructure for the textiles. You see there's a greatest labor over here, greatest skill over here. So it is, I think, government have to be subsidize the schemes. Earlier the PLI scheme was a greatest scheme for the manufacturer and all that. But right now the process is very hurdle. So people are not getting the benefit as much as they can do. And second foremost issue is for the export promotion scheme. Because India is a very consumption market, you know. But rather than the Surat city is catering to all over world, we can deliver the across the world.
Okay.
So we just expect from this budget that Ms. FM would utilize any export promotion scheme, any export linked subsidies to the traders that they can...
So most of you are saying that there should be subsidies on the export promotion.
Yes, export promotion I think is very indeed demand, because there's a very results in the global market. So we have to be cater our financial stability for the India's economy. So we have to be the promote the export, and we have the such skill, or we have the such labor. So we can deliver the after the clustering and after the some radars in the Bangladesh, we have the great opportunity in garment sector.
Great opportunity is there. Sir, on the taxation front, do you think that textile industry needs some sort of relaxation or clarifications?
Yes, I am speaking from Surat, Mr. Shyam Sundar Joshi. I am telling you about the GST. GST, I say you that GST is very difficult for merchant in Surat city. So I advise that the government will be changed in GST rule.
But there should be more simplification. You mean to say that?
Yeah.
But GST 2.0 implemented recently only. So a lot of simplification happened under that, but textile industry is not benefited of it.
Yeah. Textile benefit is not offered. So I am telling the Finance Minister Sitaraman that GST rule will be changed and simplicity.
Oh, more simplification in GST rules, sir. What will be your suggestion, and what advice or wish you have from Finance Minister?
हमारी सरकार से यही उम्मीद है कि जो लोकल है अपना इंडस्ट्री टेक्सटाइल मशीनरी की, वो यहीं पे बड़े बाहर से जो हमारे को लाखों करोड़ों रुपए की मशीनरी आती है वो बाहर से आनी बंद हो जाए, और लोग ये जो यहाँ की टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री है उनको गवर्नमेंट को सब्सिडी देवे, तो यहाँ के जो मैन्युफैक्चरर है टेक्सटाइल वाले उनको अच्छा प्रोत्साहन करना चाहिए। और बाहर जैसे हम कहीं कुछ नई टेक्निक के लिए बाहर जाते हैं तो हमारे व्यापारी भाइयों को जो भी है टेक्सटाइल का फेयर है लगता है कुछ भी है, वहाँ पे नई तकनीक सीखने जाना है या कुछ करना है तो हमारे को गवर्नमेंट थोड़ा वीजा का प्रदान ऐसे करे, सरल कर देवे, जिससे हम बाहर कहीं कुछ सीखने जाना है या कुछ करना है तो वहाँ से हम करके आ सकते हैं। बाकी जो जीएसटी है हमारे को जैसे गवर्नमेंट ने 5% और 2500 से ऊपर ज़्यादा जीएसटी की हुई है, इक्वल जीएसटी कर देवे 5% तो सभी व्यापार का सरल होएगा। तो हमारी सरकार है पहले भी हमारी बात सुनती है, अभी भी सुनेगी। भारत माता की जय, वंदे मातरम।
As we conclude Budget Yatra from Surat, message is clear that diamond industry want announcement to mitigate impact of tariff, and textile industry is hoping for incentives on research and development and innovation. So that's it from Budget Yatra Surat. Stay tuned to ET Now for all budget-related updates.